Hello guys, welcome to our first video of the series Into the Arena, Pauper Duel ADH. I'm your host, Garlic Bread, and today the match will see Wilson and Veteran Soldier against Ellis. If you are curious about the format rules, check the info box down below. Game 1 begins. A pretty slow start, we can see Evolving Wise and Ash Barons to ramp up a bit. Only in the second turn we see the first creatures, Soul's Attendants and Wilson entering the battlefield. On the third turn we can see a clever move by Pepegnello playing Chain's Edict, forcing me to sacrifice Wilson. On my third turn I pretty much do nothing, passing out the turn to Pepegnello, which play Opal Palace and plays Commanders Elas with additional +1/+1 counter. On my fifth turn I play Wilson again, passing out to Pepegnello. He plays Crypt Rat. On my fifth turn I play my background, Veteran Soldiers. I will not swing due to the presence of Elas with a +1/+1 counter, passing the turn. Pepegnello will swing at me with Elas, taking 3 commander damages. Not a great start. The Passionate Orator enters the battlefield on the 6th turn. In this case I will attack because now Elas is tapped. Even though I'm dealing some cheap damages, the Pepegnello is life gaining from his creature dropping is really making me lose a lot of time. He plays Benelish Sleeper, Kicked, forcing me to sacrifice a Soldier token. On my turn I will play Angel of the Dawn, giving to all my creatures +1/+1 and Vigilance until the end of the turn. I attack with Wilson, creating another Soldier token. Pepegnello will block my Soldier token with Elas. In response, I will cast Piercing Light, targeting Elas. This way, Pepegnello is obliged to play Ephemerate with Rebound to save his commanders, at the cost of his +1/+1 counter. On Pepegnello turns we see Epicure of Blood entering the battlefield. This is a bad news for me because now for each life he gains I lose 1 life. In order to preserve my aggressivity during my turn I will swing again with Wilson, Angel of the Dawn and a newer Soldier token. Pepegnello blocks my Soldier token with Epicure of Blood. I will not respond to that, even though I had some responses in my hand. On Pepegnello's turn, Lunash Veteran enters the battlefield. That is a real bad news, because now for each creature he casts, he gains 3 life, and for each life he gains, I lose 1 life. Unfortunately, that is not the only bad news of that turn, because the following Lunarch Veteran, Pepegnello will cast Chain Devil, forcing me to sacrifice a non-token creature. On my turn I will swing with Wilson and Angel of the Dawn. On his turn we can see the biggest error of this match, which caused Pepegnello to lose the game. He will indeed attack with Epicure of Blood and Chain Devil. In response of the attackers, I will cast Swift Response, targeting Epicure of Blood. Pepegnello will cast Deadly Dispute, block the Chain Devil with a Soldier token. Then I will cast Smite to destroy the Chain Devil. On my turn I will swing with everything. Pepegnello will cast Suffocating Fumes to give all my creatures -1/-1 until the end of the turn. I will respond casting Guardian's Pledge, Pepegnello will use one activation of Creep Rats. In response, I will use Snakeskin Veil to preserve my Wilson and not make him die another time. In his turn, Pepegnello will cast Night Whisper, search for a response for my board, finding Journey to Nowhere, targeting Angel of the Dawn, although that will not reveal to be a good move, because in my hand I had since the beginning of the game a response by casting Broken Bonds, targeting Journey to Nowhere. I will then proceed to attack with Wilson, creating a soldier token. In response, Pepegnello will cast Disfigure, paying Wilson's worth cost. In response, I will play Termilio's Safekeeping. This way, Wilson will destroy Elas without dying. On his turn, Pepegnello will cast Planar Disruption, paying Wilson worth cost. In response, responding to that, I will play Shelter, giving him protection from white. On my turn, I will swing with everything to Pepegnello. On his turn, Pepegnello will play Turn of the Black Rose, giving him the Monarch, and the Bloodseeker. We can see here that I already lost one life prematurely, because I misread the effect of Bloodseeker. Turn, I will attack with everything. Then I will cast Puncturing Light, targeting Torna of the Black Rose, winning this way the game, dealing indeed 5 damages to Pepegnello. Game 2 begins. On his first turn, Pepegnello doesn't do a lot, meanwhile I play Soul Warden. We can see how the first 2 turns of Pepegnello were a lot slower than the first game. At the end of my turn, Pepegnello will cycle Ash Barrens. On his third turn, he will play Elas, another time with a +1/+1 counter thanks to Opal Palace. On my third turn, I will play Veteran Soldier and pass because I'm still scared of Elas blocking my Wilson. Basilica's creatures enter the battlefield. Is really annoying, especially due to his Extort ability. Followed by Signing Blood. Sejiri Step enters the battlefield under my control, giving Wilson protection from black, making him unblockable. I will then cast Avacyn Pilgrim and attack with Wilson and a Soldier token. Pepegnello will block my Soldier token. In response, I will cast Karametra's Blessing, giving to my Soldier token +4, +2/+2. Adding this way my token for Elas. Pepegnello will then cast again Elas, giving her 2 +1/+1 counters, thanks to Opal Palace ability. On my turn I will swing with Wilson and Soldier token, playing my phase 2 Avenging Hunter, taking the initiative. On his turn, Pepegnello will attack with Basilica's creature, forgetting that Wilson has reach. He plays Echoing Decay, targeting Wilson. I have no responses, although the damage will not go through, so the initiative is still mine. In his second main phase, he plays Bloodseeker. My turn for the Undercity second room, I will give Avenging Hunter 2 +1/+1 counters, making him a 7/6 with Trample. Will then play Social Climber and attack with my Avenging Hunter. Pepegnello will block with Elas. I will cast Rootburn Defenses, giving all my creatures indestructible and populating. On his turn, Pepegnello will attack me with Basilica's creature again, this time getting the initiative because I have no creatures with the reach. In his main phase 2, Pepegnello will play Village Rites, targeting Blood Seeker, followed then by Chain Devil. I will then sacrifice due to Chain Devil's effect Avacyn Pilgrim. On my turn I will play again Wilson. Then Pepegnello will play Final Payment, targeting Avenging Hunter, which is really understandable, to be honest. Using 5 life, will then swing with everything that can attack, taking the initiative and going to the next trap, dealing 5 damages to Pepegnello. On his turn, Pepegnello will play Viscera Seer and Banalish Sleeper, which will not be kicked this time. He will also extort twice, gaining 2 life and dealing me 2 damages. Passing the turn, Pepegnello has no responses for all the creatures attacking. He will block the majority of them, going down to 1 HP. On his turn he hopes for a response to my board, although he doesn't draw one, losing even the second game. Thanks for watching. If you are interested in this kind of content, subscribe and let us know in the comment if you liked this kind of video. See you next time.